Every morning, I sit right here in this chair and I watch the sun come up over them trees. And every morning, every single morning, I smile. Not because my life is perfect. Lord, no. My knees hurt. My back is stiff. I take more pills than I eat food some days. But I smile because I'm here. I'm 79 years old, born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica. And I have figured out something that took me a very, very long time to understand. Most people, they're not unhappy because life is hard. They're unhappy because they're looking for joy in the wrong place. They're searching for it like it's something you find. But joy isn't something you find. Joy is something you build every single day with your own two hands. And if you give me a few minutes, I'll show you what I mean. I grew up in Trenchtown. Now, and if you know anything about Trenchtown, you know it's not where rich people come from. We didn't have much. My mother raised 5 of us in a house smaller than most people's living room. No air conditioning, no car, sometimes no dinner. But here's the thing, I didn't understand until much, much later. We were rich. We just didn't know it. Because every evening, my mother would sit on the front step, not even a chair, just a step. And she would call us over, all 5 of us. Didn't matter if you were playing. Didn't matter if you were fighting with your brother. When mama called, you came. And she'd say the same thing every time. Tell me something good that happened today. Didn't matter how bad the day was. Didn't matter if you got in trouble at school or somebody stole your lunch or the rain came through the roof again. She wanted to hear something good, and you had to find one. No excuses. At the time, I thought she was just being my mother, just trying to keep us happy, keep us out of trouble. But now, sitting here at 79, looking at those same mountains she used to look at, I realized she was teaching us the most important skill a human being can learn. She was teaching us how to build joy out of nothing. That woman had every reason to be bitter. She lost her husband when I was 17, raised 5 children on a washerwoman's pay, buried one of her sons before he turned 32. And I never, not once, heard that woman complain. Not once. She'd just sit on that step, look at the sky and say, "The Lord gave us another day. Let's not waste it." Now here's what the world tells you. The world tells you, work hard, get the money, buy the nice things, and then you'll be happy. Happiness is at the finish line. Just keep running. I believed that. I believed it for a long time. I was a carpenter, built houses, churches, schools, worked with my hands since I was 15 years old. And I told myself the same thing every year. Winston, just a little more, save a little more, build a little more, and then you can rest. Then you can enjoy. By the time I was 45, I had built this house. Right here, plank by plank, with my own 2 hands. I had a good wife. I had 3 beautiful children. I had everything I said I wanted. And you know what I felt? Tired. That's what I felt. Tired and confused. Because the happiness I was waiting for, it didn't show up. I checked the mailbox. Wasn't there. And that's when I started to understand what my mother was really doing on that step every evening. She wasn't waiting for life to give her a reason to smile. She was making the reason every day out of whatever she had. Joy is not a destination. Joy is a discipline. You practice it like you practice anything. Some days it's easy. Some days it takes everything you got. But you show up for it every morning. Like I show up for this chair and this coffee. Now, I need to tell you about my friend Desmond, because this part is important to me. Desmond and I grew up together in Trenchtown. Same street, same school, same everything. He had a little fruit stand on the corner, nothing fancy. Mangoes, bananas, whatever was in season. Made just enough to get by. Now me and Desmond, we stayed close our whole lives. Every Sunday, without fail, I would walk down to his stand and we'd sit and talk about nothing, about everything, about who got married, who had a baby, whose mango tree was doing well, and yes, we talk about mango trees. In Jamaica, that's serious business. Desmond never had money, never owned a car, never traveled. By the world's standards, Desmond had nothing. 3 years ago, Desmond got sick, cancer, and it moved fast. When I went to see him, he was in a small room, thin like a stick, could barely lift his hand. And I sat next to him, and I didn't know what to say. What do you say to your oldest friend when you both know it's our last time? But Desmond looked at me, and this man, even now, even like this, he smiled. And he said, "Winston, I had a good life, man. I didn't have your house or your car, but every morning, somebody came to my stand and said good morning. Every evening, somebody sat with me and laughed. I was never alone, not one day." He died 2 weeks later. And I walked back to this house, sat down right here in this chair, and I thought about that. I thought about it for a long time, because Desmond never chased anything. He never waited for someday. He just lived every day fully with whatever was in front of him, and he died at peace. Desmond was the richest man I ever knew. He just measured his wealth differently. He didn't count dollars. He counted people. He counted conversations. He counted the morning somebody said his name with a smile. That's what I want you to hear. The people in your life, they are not a side thing. They are not something you get to when you have time. They are the thing. Everything else is just furniture. There's one more thing I want to tell you, and this one took me even longer to learn. When I was younger, I carried everything. Every insult, every failure, every person who did me wrong, I packed it up and I carried it with me, like a suitcase full of rocks. My brother Errol and I didn't speak for almost 7 years. 7 years, because of something he said at a family dinner in 1988. I don't even remember the exact word anymore, but I remember the anger. I held onto it like it was precious, like it was worth something. It wasn't worth a damn thing. One day my mother called and said, "Winston, your brother is not well." And in that moment, all that anger, all that pride, all that foolishness, it melted like ice in the Jamaican sun. Gone, just gone. I called him that same day and we talked. And we laughed, and it was like those 7 years never happened. He passed away in 2019, but those last years we had together, those were a gift. A gift I almost threw away because I was too proud to pick up the phone. If you're carrying something heavy right now, anger, guilt, shame, whatever it is, I want you to ask yourself one question. Is this making my life better? Is this adding one single drop of joy to my days? And if it's not, put it down. You're allowed to put it down. You don't need anyone's permission. Just open your hands and let it fall. The ground can carry it. You don't have to. People ask me, "Winston, how you still smiling every day? Don't you have bad days?" Of course I have bad days. I lost my wife. I've buried friends. I've had nights where I sat right here and cried until there was nothing left. But every morning, the sun comes up. It doesn't check with me first, doesn't ask if I'm ready. It just comes up. And my job, my only job now, is to be here for it, to drink this coffee, to feel this breeze, to watch them birds, to call my sister, to tell my grandchildren a story, and to sit on this porch and say, something good happened today. Because something good always happens. Always. You just have to be willing to notice it. My mother knew that. Desmond knew that. And it took me 79 years. But I know it now too. Now, I've been talking for a while, and this old man's coffee is getting cold. But before I go inside, I want to hear from you. Because everybody has a story. Everybody has something they're carrying, or somebody who taught them something, or a moment where the sun broke through. So tell me yours. Drop it in the comments. I read them, every single one. And sometimes, your stories teach this old man more than his own. And if this made you feel something, even a little something, give it a like. Not for me, for the next person out there who needs to hear this today. Help it find them. All right, same chair, same porch, same coffee. I'll be here. Walk good, my friend.